sorry. This has been quite a year for the soaps in a lot of different ways, and one is that it's going to have a brand new Hall of Fame. To talk about all the things that have happened in the year in soap operas is Mimi Torchin from Soap Opera Weekly.
Welcome to the show,
Mimi.
Mimi.
Thanks, it's nice to be here.
A Hall of Fame.
A Hall of Fame. Soap Opera Weekly is starting the Soap Opera Weekly Soap Opera Hall of Fame, and we're having a big gala. 200 people, black tie, and we're inducting, this is on the 12th of April, we're inducting 5 people who, without these 5, well, certainly without 4 of these people, there'd be no soap operas. We'd all be working for Roseanne and Tom Arnold.
You know, and who have frequently made visits back to the soap operas.
Right.
But, you know, another reason that the Soap Opera Hall of Fame is so important this year is the events that happen this past year, the losses in the soap opera
yes,
world.
indeed. I mean, MacDonald Carey is one of our honorees. And the sad thing about it is that our original date was in October, and one of our other honorees was unable to make it, so we had to postpone it until April. So Mac would have been there in October, and unfortunately now he's...
Yeah,
Right.
we almost had him on the show. He was going to come on, and then we heard that he wasn't feeling well.
So he flew back to
Yeah,
LA, and we
never
didn't have
had.
him on.
Yeah, we never had a chance.
No,
to
he's a
meet
wonderful
him.
man, and in fact, he was supposed to tape his acceptance speech, and he wasn't even able to do that.
Is
His
this-
daughter's coming to accept for him.
Is the Hall of Fame an actual building? Like, will it be
Not
anywhere
yet.
here? Canton, Ohio? I mean,
Well, no, I don't think so. We're not doing any sporting events or...
but you can go there and...
There will be. We're hoping to have it either in New York or LA, and it's going to be a Hall of Fame and a museum with artifacts, but we don't have that yet. This is the very first one, and we're just starting off honoring Erna Phillips, who really did invent the soaps. Agnes Nixon, you know, who
Sure.
is the creator of All My Children and many other soaps, and she was one of Erna's proteges. Bill Bell, or Billy Bell, as Helen Wagner from As the World Turns calls him in one of our clips. It's very cute. And Douglas Marland, who was the head writer of The Guiding Light and As the World Turns and General Hospital, and we also lost Douglas last year. So it's been a pretty bad year for us in that way, and we are hoping to honor some of these people. We're trying to honor some of them while they're still alive.
Yes.
So
Yeah, get 'em while you can.
fortunately, Agnes and Bill will be there.
That's great.
The other big event that there's been much talk about in the last few days is the annual Emmy nominations.
The Emmy nominations.
Everybody always looks at Susan Lucci. What happened?
Well, you know, I don't know what happened.
She wasn't
because
nominated.
This is the year that I would have given Susan the Emmy.
Right.
Yeah, this is because she had a phenomenal year. I mean, she had the year where she remembered that we found out that she'd been raped when she was 14 years old, and her daughter came back, Kendall, and caused a lot of problems. And Susan actually, they reconstructed the rape, and she played herself at 14, and you almost believed her.
And
Yeah.
she's going to be the host of the whole shebang. Can you imagine that?
Oh, Susan will pull it off. Susan is the consummate professional. She is a lady in every way. I think, you know, I can't help but think maybe deep down inside, maybe she's a little relieved. I mean, it's been 13 years of trying to grin and smile through her tears if she doesn't win. Now she doesn't have to worry about it this year.
Right. The
here
old
she is
adage,
now.
win some, lose some, just lose them all.
Lose them all, yeah. But you know what? Susan is about the biggest winner our industry has.
She refuses to be seen on camera. Oh, there she is. I was going to say. Does the Academy or whatever it is just not like her?
No,
Is it a
it
political
doesn't have
thing?
anything to do with them. You know, first of all, the voting procedure for the Emmys is really very unfair. Actors nominate actors, and I have a friend who's an actress, and she said, you know, I even wrote a letter to the Academy because I told them, I said, hey, I'm filling out this ballot. I haven't seen any of these people's work. I vote for this person because they're cute. I vote for this person because he was nice to me at a lunch.
Sounds like a presidential election.
It's ridiculous. And so the nomination procedure is basically a popularity contest, or it's people's names who are known, and Susan's name is known. But this year, I think people decided maybe let's give someone else a chance, or let's let Susan off the hook.
You'd think if nothing else, they got so much mileage out of the discussion that she was going to lose again, that they'd want it just for that because they got so much press.
Well,
But
now we're getting so much mileage out of the
fact
fact
that
that she
she's not
wasn't
nominated. We just spent
So-
let's talk about the people who were, because you feel very strongly about the shows. One in particular, Guiding Light.
Well, Guiding Light got 16 nominations, more nominations than any other kind of show at all. Young and Restless, I think, got 12, and I think then Sesame Street got the next most. And Guiding Light has always been one of my favorite shows. This wasn't its best year, however, so it's kind of interesting. But they have a phenomenal group of actors, and every acting category has at least 1 or 2 Guiding Light members I think that they might win a couple. They don't usually win.
What about Young and the Restless? What makes that so popular?
Well, first of all, Young and the Restless is on at noon. It's on at 12:30, and everybody is there eating their lunch. The other thing is that Bill Bell really knows how to tell a tale. I mean, he can stretch a yarn out. You can be 15 when you start watching a story, and when you're 53, he'll wind it up. You know, he knows how to get to the heart of things, and romance. He is the king of romance. The story with Cole and Victoria, you know, where they thought. They got married and they thought they were brother and sister, and then they found out they weren't brother and sister, thank goodness, because I don't think Bill would have married them off. And now they're going to remarry again.
Wait a minute, what was this over here? You watched that? Oh, that's the one you watched.
Y&R and
I'm
Lovin',
sorry.
my two.
Well, weren't
Okay.
you on All My Children?
Thank you, Mimi. You're so kind. I did have a small walk-on part, but it was no big deal.
I think I saw you.
No, I played the waiter. Did you see me play the waiter?
I've seen everybody play the waiter.
Well,
I watch soaps every day.
What do you think, you know, again, I have confessed this before, I'm a little more soap opera challenged, but I do know that Luke and Laura came back. So did that work? Or?
Luke and Laura came back to great success. You know, everyone was saying, I was interviewed by at least 10 different people, can lightning strike twice? And you know, lightning doesn't usually strike twice. Usually when they bring people back, it's a big turkey. But not with Jeannie and Tony. They have a phenomenal chemistry. And Claire Labine, who's writing General Hospital now, wrote a wonderful story for them to return in. And they you know, you just can't beat them. They are the couple of
The century.
Of the century.
Let me
They
put you
are.
on the spot, Mimi. My wife and I have this argument all the time. Are those hair plugs that he's wearing?
Well, I think they may have been at one time. Now they're just hair, right?
Really?
Isn't that what happened with plugs? Don't they grow?
I don't know.
Is it
Just-
like
You know,
a little-
I wasn't in on any of the surgery.
Like a chia
so,
thing. Oh, it was
all
surgery.
I can tell you. No, hair. I mean, I'm not a hair expert. I'm a soap expert. Let's talk about.
No, I just wanted to see because the guy looks so different. He was Bill for a little while, then he came back as he's Luke
right.
again.
He was his cousin, and Luke had Bill in his arms when he died. You know, it's one of those. The magic of television.
was
John,
an amazing thing.
I picture you and Paula sitting at home talking about Peeps and
We
hair
obviously
plugs.
have rich, full eyes.
Tell us Peeps, the
Marshmallow
little,
Peeps.
the stale nuts.
Do they have anything to do with hair? No.
No. Give us is there one thing that you can tell us that's kind of behind the scenes and most people don't know it yet? Can you give us one headline?
Well, let's see. There's going to be a new, you know, interracial romances are very big on daytime these days. I think almost every soap has one. And Felicia, played by Linda Dano on Another World, is going to have a new boyfriend, and he's going to be an African American, and that's going to be a very interesting storyline.
Really?
Okay.
And there's some interesting things happening on The Bold and the Beautiful.
And Erica's new lover is, as our audience said,
Erica's new lover is going to be an old lover. It's going to be
Jack.
Jackson.
Jack. Jackson Montgomery.
Jackson Montgomery.
That cad.
I liked her with Travis. I'm not Travis, with Dimitri. I'm angry.
Really?
I wanted to stay with Dimitri.
Okay, well,
I mean, Michael
we're
Mater is very sexy.
sorry about that.
Mimi's still upset about
Yes.
this. Well, we have a therapist standing by
I'll
right
take
over
it.
there on the
If
couch.
she doesn't want him, I'll take it.
Okay, Mimi.
Mimi Torchin, thank you very much.
Soap Opera Weekly on your newsstands now.
And when we come back, the trials and tribulations of the salmon. Maybe.
Maybe.
We're going to cook one, and
Maybe
maybe there's some hidden drama there. We'll be right back.